APR, but both averaging around a 1 kill per round. This is ridiculous stat lines from the two players leading these teams.
Oh, and shout out to Analysis R6, because that's where I got some of my stats here for this.
Hey, shout out to CGG, that's for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Both doing a bang-up job.
Doorway, a 3-man conga line down the laundry hallway, but they won't push in the site just yet. Instead, they'll push up the main stairs control. They know attacking the basement bomb site on Chalet, acquiring control. That dining hatch is important, but it's not Grixer who goes toe-to-toe with Shaiko. It's instead Geo, who trades out Citizen, being taken down by the Solus early on.
The logic bomb out here. Great discovery onto Shaiko, able to get that Solus out early on, but now Lem's in hot water here inside of Kitchen. Doesn't really have any assistance either. He's the lone soul here, and he will die alone as Gunnar will take him down. Big pickups here for the Soniqs, able to handle the BDS roam, and Renshiro is slowly going to back this off over on the blue side. They can't give up any more bodies.
That's true, but the only downside, well, aside from losing Gunnar very shortly after acquiring control of that dining hatch, is the loss of Citizen. They're deprived of hard breach now, so opening up that wine wall a little bit difficult. Geo losing a big fight. Lickifak with this SMG-11. They might not have won in that W7M game yesterday, but no one can deny the skill. The Dread Mine to allow a push in through wine doorway to be easier, but as Rexen distracts from the rest of BDS, is anybody watching the backside as Grixer lurks down the stairway. Legion so focused, but Goo Mine activated. The sound cue gives away Grixer's position. He's the man with the diffuser as well. If he goes down, so do Soniqs' hopes at taking this first round. Somebody needs to get this kill from Soniqs, and it just might be Grixer as he overperforms. Rexen 2! A 3v2 to start. Not if Bride's got anything to say about it, but in a close 1v1, and in a close round 1, Soniqs.
They have Rexen out on Ego Balcony, and then you'll have Citizen, Grixer, and Gunnar trying to work Library Balc here with arrows as well as frag grenades. Some damage being taken by both respective parties here. It's going to be Grixer as well as Renshi that both get tagged up. But it's just a duel of fates here, folks. They're going to go back and forth and constantly do this dance until something gives on one end. And it just so happens to be Renshi going down to Rexen.
Just trying to apply as much pressure as they can, and once they have that pick, they send the Candelas and send Citizen on in. Lickifak trying to hold things down on the piano side. Geo with a huge pickup and keeping the man advantage as Bride cuts down Gunnar. The Ing pushing in through piano, but Shaiko still holding things down on the library stairs. He'll retreat back to the site on low HP.
He has to play patiently here. 3 versus 4, and this is a player that you want alive in these clutch moments. He can make there's most for BDS, especially if he can hold on to blue here. You see he's rotated downstairs. He doesn't really want to get droned out, but oh, a great find here as Geo has hacked the cameras, it seemed. I'll have to take out that camera. I don't know if it was being immediately gunned there by Gunnar, but either way, they have discovered Shaiko down low, and this could change up this round for the better for Soniqs.
Shaiko have to hit the flank on a different position, but it's an effective 4v2 on the bomb site right now. Just a Lems and Bride in critical position, sure, but if Shaiko doesn't hit that flank in time, this round might go the way of SQ, the second one in a row. He's moved back to Fireplace Stairs now, but SQ have not moved down below. Citizen spots one, moving around the bar. Lem's cut down in the site. That's what Geo needed to find. Shaiko finally hits a kill, but Citizen's just around the corner. Grixer 2, Soniqs win 2 in a row, as they're especially on the Heaven balcony that you saw Rexen playing on, to look through 2 different floors, but more importantly, enable somebody to move in and get a plant. Where will it come from? Soniqs seem to favor Snowmobile, but Shaiko cuts down both the players playing on the breach. From the blue hallway, Grixer and Citizen have both gone down and dropped the case dead outside of the Snowmobile wall. Alems picks up a third for BDS as Rexen and Geo struggling to find any momentum in this round. Rexen will look to the Legion around the corner, maybe to find one. That's a crossfire on the bottom of these stairs. Even if he picks up one, he'll surely be traded out soon after. Geo now fallen. BDS very dominantly answering back, as Rexen will likely only get one for his troubles before being finished
The very
off.
first duel that we get between the 2 superstars.
Shaiko tries to put a Dread Mine on that wall. Of course, he can't activate it. Could very easily be shot. He goes for the swing, but excellent play from Soniqs. They're expecting it. They know Shaiko's been playing that Fenrir, and whether or not they know it's him or not, they just wait for the swing, and Shaiko overpeaks. And for once in his life, does not win the one he's seemed destined to.
Disgusting on the swing, but when you have 2 people waiting with bated breath right outside the door, always going to be a difficult fight. One of the best players in the world. Soniqs shut him down, and this is going to open up the top floor. This is going to allow Geo to start working things out here with the Monty. They want to try and pressure everybody back, Lynx, get them down that Solarium stairs, and then try and address things through verticality. We're going to be looking at Gunnar as well as a few others to try and deal with this, but that doesn't mean that there can't be influence from downstairs. Nitro Cell comes out from Bride, and it'll find Gunnar.
It does find Gunner, but that means if SQ can get in position for a plant, there is no C4 remaining for BDS to deny. It'll have to primarily be, well, from those impact grenades potentially, but could be from singular gunfights taken by BDS, but it's only 30 seconds left. Soniqs have decided to push all the way across that top floor, so while they've gathered a lot of control, everyone from BDS has fallen down below, and if Soniqs want to push this site, they have to march down the solar stairs with all the BDS guns trained at them. The Monty's supposed to break that stalemate, allow someone to enter in. Grixer will find his way through. Will he land the trade? Yes, he will. Advantage acquired once again by Soniqs as they make it a 3v2. 3v1 as Alems is found on the run out outside of the garage position, but Bride creeps up. Are they watching the diffuser? Yes, they are. Citizen cuts him down.
He was in play, didn't have to worry about anything else, so won't incorrectly dedicate himself. So now with that open, they're going to be able to apply at least some pressure towards the top floor, but Rexon's immediately cut down. He was trying to assist with the Monty play here. Geo will take a tad bit of splash damage from that impact, but it's mostly going to be just slowing down this push for now. Wrenchy's going to take a little bit of damage too here. I don't exactly know where that boiled over from, but you can see Soniqs doing their damnedest to try and get these players into positions where they can start trying to paddle back against the site.
Citizen trying to find the solar player. Might be V-pick to bring it back, though Shaiko taking a lot of damage from a different position. Seemed to be a vertical hole, but there we go, the trophy window. Nice rotation by Grixer as he cuts down one of the defenders, rotating back to the sites. Shaiko and Alems all made it, but Leaky Fact now down. And just like last round, 45 seconds left, we are in a 4v4. But Geo the Monty, with the case, is on low HP, and they've not opened Dining Wall either. Soniqs do not have the main entry point you hope for. They're just back to this singular, linear solar take. And if they lose a kill, if they don't have that advantage, it is so problematic. But that's the issue. Soniqs keep getting that advantage. Alems on the rotate denies it though, but Shaiko on low HP.
There's only one person on site right now, and it's Alems. Nitro Cell rather, hidden downstairs. Only player on site, Bride, actually, but Gunner's going to be able to take down Shaiko. They found a place to plant. Let's see how this defense tries to rotate into this.
And they have the info. They know one player covering as well, but they don't know Citizen just cutting it close on the solar stairs.
He saw the shadows of his feet there just for a second. But fortunately enough, Citizen, he's got the fast shoes on today. Dashes through. And they're going to have to try and address this on this side, but Shaiko, he's found a home somewhere else, and once again, reading it through exactly what the setup's going to be for Soniqs. He knows that garage influence is coming through, but also some main stairs action that could boil over. He'll find Rexon as he dons the top of the stairwell.
And this is such a good position for BDS to put Shaiko in to try to cut off anybody playing that garage wall, but Grixer finds Alems. Guess who's going on the flank? Guess who's trying to retake that man count lead? It's Shaiko now playing on the fireplace stairs. Geo with the diffuser just so close. Soniqs don't have a solid inroad into this round. At least with Dining, they had a way down solar, even if it was tight. And now with Citizen cut down, Gunner might start feeling pressure. Might feel like he needs to make a play. Shaiko certainly is the MVP of both BDS's basement defenses so far. It might just be the reason they take round 6.
Does BDS run through Shaiko? Well, as of right now, it does, but Grixer, he's found a gap in the defense! Oh my god! A triple kill for him! He's blown the back out of this round! BDS, can you get it done, Wrenchy, in the clutch? 1 and 5. This would be the biggest moment for him.
But 1 HP. Grixer's got one flash and uses it well, but he blinds himself! A brutal misplay to cost a likely 5.
Maintain him and keep a 5-man up kind of situation. Try and keep these guns alive. Rexon's going to fall back into sight. With 44 seconds remaining, BDS finally have control of this top floor.
But only 40 seconds left, and it's not even full control. Gunner was playing up here and could go for a flank later on. There's nobody from BDS in immediate position to cut off his progress across that top floor, except for Renshiro, who has now worked himself into a position on the office double. So Gunner will likely need to retreat. Maybe join Citizen playing in that dining position. No, it's Geo, in fact, but as he goes to swing, he doesn't even shoot. BDS just cut every gunfight down that they've needed so far, but Rexon's still in stock. Takes down one, not the second. Great heads-up play by Bride. Now it is Gunner on that long flank he gave up, who now has to retake the bomb site from BDS. Post-plant position. Can he find the one? Leaky Fact shuts him down. He's meant to look through these smokes, these flashes, the light wall from the Sens, and that might just cost them with so much utility on the board. Geo takes down Alems first and foremost. Rexon follows up on the second. Alem's cut down. This execute that seemed to be so explosive, so exciting. Nothing is going BDS's way. Soniqs have won every 1v1 given to him, and LickyFact tries to bring something back on the bathroom window, but the star player, the boy wonder, can achieve nothing in round number 8. A flawless round for Soniqs
But
first.
they're not able to keep up. And you look over at the Sonic side of things, and there is so much positivity going on. Gunner! Oh, Shaiko! Bye-bye. Even scoreline. As BDS might have just lost the entire plot here on Chalet. Soniqs looking to take their 6th round.
But Gunner, don't overheat, don't lose it! You've got 1 kill, but pressing for more when you don't need is how great teams lose important rounds. But he will give away his life, and that's one player Citizen would have surely liked to be playing alongside him inside of Dining. We know that's what BDS want. We know what this Ram is important for as well. You typically prioritize that snowmobile position if you're Soniqs, but instead one boogie drone dedicated to just routing Citizen out of Dining. But Geo upstairs. The soft destruction is not safe just yet. He's playing inside of Office, but BDS have 3 different players to cut off his rotations. Geo on a high-flying wire on Chalet. And can he hit the balancing act? Citizen can certainly hit the shots. SQ still hold the lead.
Geo is such a distracting factor here. He'll finally go down to Bride, but the job has essentially been done. It's down to a 3 versus 3, and they really don't have the entry capability that they once had. One of these players on BDS is going to have to be the spearhead to get them into the basement.
We know it's possible. Renshiro might not be having a great game, but he's been so consistent for years. Alems as well on this roster. 3 years strong. Even if Shaiko might not be putting up the numbers, Alems can still go huge in these rounds. He's still got the great utility too, to open up holes overlooking the garage position. So much potential soft destruction just from one singular boogie drone could cut the bomb site in half. It's an even man count. Still have those mirror windows as well. Rexon decides to pop it.
I like that.
Smart play there.
Open things up in case they want to try and work their way in from blind side, which is exactly what they're going to do. And they'll have to EMP down low too here, but Bride is going to get this wall open. With 30 seconds remaining, there is no rotation that's going to come out from BDS here. It's all going to be down to the stuns, trying to open things up, and then it's down to what we love most, gunfights.
Citizen got a hold blue, and Grixo got a hold the wine wall. He does so perfectly. Renshiro cut down. Alem's the only one who can cover, but Bride makes his way in. He's got the goo mine, but he can pull it out. He's got time, and put this case on the floor. He's watching Dining. What a brilliant heads-up play, but Rexon just evades the angle. He doesn't die yet, knows he's most powerful when the time is low. He's dodging and weaving this bullets like he's Neo, and he just might win the round. Alems picks up one impactless frag, and the patience from Soniqs allows them to win on.
Could try and pre-fire things as they swing in, but it's going to be Warden, so Grixer can actually use this to its fullest advantage. Somebody's in sight. Alems just walks in and kills Grixer. Nobody's paying attention to the front door.
Now everyone from Soniqs has to go for the retake. Citizen finds one behind the bar bomb, so 4v4. He can find outside the window too. The diffuser planter though, Capitao only gets one. It's cost a lot of HP, but Soniqs have the advantage. But sitting outside this window is Renshiro and LickyFact as well on the other side. Even if Renshiro goes down, do they know about LickyFact's position? He's been waiting the whole round, but Renshi's got to hold it down. Got to keep their attention, keep Soniqs aggro for just a little bit longer. Geo starts the defuse. LickyFact reveals his position. Renshiro's got to land this kill. Landed he does, but Rexon trades. LickyFact finds one. Where's Gunner? What is he to do? He's all the way outside. He hops back in, and LickyFact's got the angle, but there's not enough time for Gunner to defuse. BDS hold on. They've still got a shot at pulling out Chalet.
And the insane thing to that round, right?
They will force the clear from BDS. Geo does lose a lot of HP though. As Shaiko, no, he is just moving on in. He's decided to take this 1v1, make Geo concerned. I'm apologizing. I was not familiar with your game, Geo, as Shaiko doesn't stand a chance. Renshiro wraps around, though. That's still the site clear. They do find the potential gap, and Alems plants behind the A-bomb. He's not visible from that hatch. And Soniqs, they've got no idea we're in a post plant. Vertical angles opened up. Gunner can't find Alems. He retreats out the trophy window. He's just got to make it outside. Renshiro finds another, playing inside of the Dining position. Brix was able to down him through the wall. A 3v3. Alems, barely dodging it. Somehow the victor in that engagement, despite it costing almost all of his HP. Gunner's now worked his way down, knows someone's west main, but he's not even ADS'd when he takes the gunfight. Citizen releases a sound cue as his feet hit the floor. Diffuser ticking down, and no intel for Citizen to play with. 2 plants in a row, 2 big wins from BDS, and now, in round 12, whoever wins will still have a shot later in the series. Whether they know about each other's presence, we'll find out at some point in the round. I have to imagine Liquifact placing down a Claymore in blue. Geo instead? No, he will push deeper. Citizen finds Shaiko inside a mudroom. That's such a nice find. Liquifact now pushing up the stairs, cuts down Citizen. Him and Alems now both pressuring the bomb site very early on. 3v3 acquired. Geo will rotate up Fireplace instead to try to bolster the on-site defense. Rexon holding down Library. Geo is the only one actually on the first floor. Instead, the other 2 defenders trying to stop any potential diffuser from going down via those vertical angles. That's a nice firebolt from Brede.
Oh man, this is it.
He's got him shut down.
That gets the shot. Rexon with a big one though. We'll trade things back and forth. The plant, it's all on to Brede. Does he stick this in the 2 versus 1? He will. Gunner's not gonna drop down just yet. Brede with a chance.
Just a chance. Just a 1v2. A position amongst the clutch ministers in Europe. Brede has found himself in plenty of times. Liquifact was there earlier. And now it's Brede's job to do what he did on Bar in Games. He's spotted and put to 1 HP. He backs off out the window, the safe position, but also a far angle. The diffuser's on the opposite side of the wall. He's gonna need to pre-fire through it and bait Soniqs for just a little longer. Intel found on Gunner. They've not hit the defuse yet. They don't know he's outside. Rexon shooting every which way. Just a little bit left. Just a couple more shots need to land for Brede. Will he find him through the wall? Gunner down! An impactless kill, as impactless gets. But for Brede, it sends BDS to overtime.
What an insane moment. BDS, for the most part, are around this portion of the building. A lot of time remaining, really looking to see if they can get the big kill to open up the site.
They're getting there right. That's it. That's the kill they needed. Citizen cut down in blue. There is still Rexon inside of the site. He's playing inside of that cubby in the middle of the pillar. He's flashed. But if BDS don't know, it's a clunky gunfight. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the surprise might be enough. Soniqs also had the vertical position. Gunner hitting the flank. Will it land on West Main? Is he biding his time? Yes, he is. BDS no, but so do Alems. He's moved inside of the site. He's got the bomb down. They smoked it off, but there's Rexon. He gets the kill he needed, but BDS still have the lead. It's Geo alone inside the site. They've shut down the diffuser, but everyone from BDS seems to have some sort of multi-kill. Gunner can't see where the attacker is coming from. Match point for BDS. They've won 4 in a row.
In the exact same spot that he was in the previous round. He's playing right on the shelf, right here to the left. But Geo knows. That's why Geo's on the Monty. He's like, I can almost guarantee you he's going to be playing around the same location. Oh my! Shaiko's getting dangerous. He's flirting with it. Moves back in. Knows that player's going to be pushing down the stairs again and again and again. Shaiko makes the most out of the moment.
But Gunner pushes in and cuts him down. That's the kill that needed to happen. Shaiko has been the win condition for BDS on these basement defenses, and now he's gone, and now Soniqs have a lead. Geo and Alems both on low HP, but one of those significantly more important. If Geo goes down, Soniqs might have to recover the diffuser and send somebody else to put the plant, and then there's only 2 guns to deal with BDS's 3. Rexon holding down the blue flank, making sure no one can peek the snowmobile from the blue door. Grix are trying to find a place for him on this attack. Will it be down that hatch? He's sending some flashes in. Another one as Geo moves to put the diffuser down. Will anybody from BDS stop it? Nobody pushing. They've successfully staved off the defense. The C4 even gets caught on the door despite it being a second too late. Rexon with 3 to finish off round 14.
And all of this verticality is going to be so assisting to their overall setup as BDS enters now.
And he hops on in. Dreadmine reveals the position of at least one of these attackers. Will the vertical angles work for Soniqs? Geo finds one on the site. He's close with a shotgun too. From that long range, he downs Shaiko, but Alems keeps BDS in the game. It's a 3v3, and Alems on low HP, but for BDS players, that's not seemed to matter in a lot of key moments in these engagements. A pause. BDS have part of the bomb site, but not all of it. They're stuck in Trophy, they're stuck in West Main. They've not actually moved in yet, and Soniqs recognize this.
Well, low HP for 2 of these players. But the pivotal position working out from Soniqs Lynx, it's making them sweat. A calm in the storm, because if BDS does try and flood the gates, they more than likely lose the round. They have to try and deal with this top hold now, but such little time. In fact, What can you do here? Has to try and get aggressive eventually. This timer is eating at them. He pre-fires through upstairs. Alem's trying to get some extra information for them as well. And here we go. A big moment from Rexon. He'll equalize here in the 3 versus 3.
And Shaiko low HP again. This can be very quickly a 3v2, but Shaiko's made it in. Bride as well. They're watching the hatch. The main vertical angle to deny this plant. Licky back on this lurk has finally found his kill. Just barely survives. Rexon cuts him down, but it's all a distraction. 19 and 9. Him and Citizen both putting up big numbers, have put it all on Shaiko. The star BDS, and it doesn't matter! Through the ceiling, they send bullets down, raining upon Shaiko, and by the skin of their teeth, and with a little bit of luck, Soniqs take their pick, 8-7.
Newer viewers, it's a little confusing, right? You see that first logic bomb come out, and nobody moves. They're like, what's happening right now? Well, everybody's on drones trying to figure things out for their team and seeing where those gaps are. As for the rest of these bans, though, wrap things up on the offensive side at least. We've got Nook
in his pocket, and we're reaching the critical moment where Soniqs, if they let it slip a little longer, as long as Bride hits them, they'll be okay. Gunner, not even opening up the wall just yet, shooting those X-Kairos. Instead, using the Selmas. They want to allocate this utility instead, create a bigger breach, and then use the X-Kairos to open up an angle on the sidewall to deny anybody rotating across. 17 seconds left. Big first pick from Rexon as he flanks down the marble stairs. 2 different players cut down, and Shaiko's distracted as he moves to push up. Citizen is there to trade for Renshiro. An equally large double kill. Now Citizen has to pick up the diffuser, and Grixer is the only one who can cover. Still 2 C4s. It doesn't get the planter. Citizen lives. The other one misses 2. He just barely threads the needle.
The up top square is smoke right now. Toxic Babe out, but going to deal a little bit of damage to Geo. Actually, Geo standing in that for quite some time, actually, so they're going to Adrenal Surge him back up. If Evac might have an opportunity, he does. He'll take down Grixer. Not really a position that you often see smoke on the roam, but it's working for him.
This is for my NAT2 boys. Shout out to the Poison Special right there. The roaming smoke. And now he's back to the site, a bit more of a traditional position for this operator, and he's still got 2 smoke canisters to work with. As on a Monty push, smoke and C4s, but smokes especially are that operator's worst enemy. And now EFAC is in a position where wherever Geo pushes from, whether it be electrical, but now more towards the printer window, it's a difficult spot. He hops in a goo mine as well. He's got to unshield if he wants to take away that goo mine. Well, whether he does or not, when Shearer is able to cut him down, BDS have played a completely consolidated defense no matter the position they're in. As SQ try to push in, they are cut down every which way.
Yeah, Soniqs really wanted to try and handle things from Square's side here, and especially with that big pickup on Bride. I don't think it's the worst idea in the world, but, I mean, Gunner with a triple kill now, and, I mean, a chance at a bare minimum, although he is very low HP. He'll work his way in. Shaiko will nip it in the bud, and that's going to be one big round
Great
there
position,
from
especially with the ample time denial on site to take round 3.
Selma's down, getting the wall open in better time than what they had the last time, so Soniqs will definitely be happy about that, but so much utility to deal with, although they've got a body down to the ground now. Lem's gone, Rexon with a big find, and he's working marble stairs yet again.
That's where he found that big 2-piece last time, and even though he was felled eventually by Renshiro, it distracted the BDS defenders alongside, picking up a man advantage, 2 bodies wide. Shaiko focusing on the garage position now as well. Lickyfac put to 1 HP. Soniqs trying to get these guns to come alive, but BDS are winning the fights far more often and far more consistently than they did in round 1. Flashbang goes out. Oh, but Gunner on ADS is at a critical moment, but Rexon's still alive. He's got 2 once again, but he's down. That's all he'll get on either locker's defense, and now there's no miraculous clutch from Citizen. His moment is gone. Match round. It's been very quiet.
Oh, God.
But Soniqs trying to posture over towards Square. Geo very thankful that Shaiko decided to back off that gunfight. And as he re-peeks Grixer, he cuts him down. That's a huge find for Soniqs early on.
Shaiko, he thought he had something. BDS, a lot of value if he's able to kill Geo there, even if he's traded, but not a single piece of damage dealt. Rexon the only one that has any damage dealt to him, and he'll fix that up very quickly with an Adrenal Surge, but he'll lose his life instead. So those will be down on the ground. 4 versus 4 here as Soniqs try and get a better understanding of the positioning of BDS.
Rexon certainly regretting the lack of knowledge he had as Alems cuts him down. Leaving the stock hall. Yep, hopping in through stock. Down goes the Finka from the TCSG. That's been the undoing of quite a few Rexon plays at this point. Citizen, try to retake. Try to move in again. Geo also on the opposite side of square. Soniqs don't have anything solid just yet. This attack is taking quite a long time. BDS are playing passively. They're letting Soniqs come to them, knowing that if they swing and take these fights, they might be okay. And, well, with Licky Fack, he certainly finds one. Gunner now cut down. Alem's pushing up the hallway. Fodder for Citizen's G36 inside of stock, but still a 3v3, and we're starting to run out of time.
Low on time and low on hope. There's a lot of utility in place, specifically these yokais that can give them a lot of grief. They're able to play this out on time through that utility. The Soniqs might be in hot water and they don't even know it just yet. Trying to set things up for themselves on this side. The Geo go through and open things up. A beautiful crack shot from Geo as he'll take down Bride. It's up to EFAC now and Renchi. Both of them having a pretty bang-up game right now, but the plant commences. He's trying to work his way through checkers, but the angle work, it's too damn good from the Soniqs. They found the gap. They found a home for this planner, but EFAC is going to find the kill on said man. It's a 2 versus 2 now as Gritzer rotates through. He's going to be able to take down EFAC here in Janitor. It's all up to Renchi.
There's somebody cutting off his rotation on the CEO window. He knows he's got to take the fight to the player in square instead of the shotgun, but still early control and likely an early gunfight. He spots Alem just around the corner, but such low ammo on that SMG, he's got to switch to his primaries. It's faster than reloading. Takes the gunfight, but despite the intel, Alems has got the headshot, but a big kill from Gunner. He's even the man count. Citizen finally compensates for Rex and fails, and Soniqs had the advantage they were looking for.
BDS didn't know whether to fight or fly. Fortunately enough, they're going to lose 2 big bodies because of this situation.
Changing max.
Well, they do still have enough bodies to be able to maintain things on site, Carter, and that's going to be the biggest piece to this puzzle for them. Although Soniqs will be able to use this timer to its fullest advantage. You can see them trying to wrap themselves around this site right now, and not only that, but they still have Gunner alive, and we know how volatile Ying can be in these executes for the defense.
It forces rotations, it causes uncertainty. There's no one nearby that Candela will affect. That's why she has 4. That's why Gunner feels free to use just 1 on top of the main stairs. On the off chance somebody's there. Citizen, speaking of Gunner, in the position he was in. Gunner was in on that previous open area attack inside of the electrical hallway, but now he's moved upstairs. Candela will blind anybody beneath that hole, but I imagine he would have liked it to bounce off that wall.
Surprised he didn't just try and fuse it through the floor there, if that's what he really wanted, but beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes we forget about these things.
It is a lesser-known feature, but Gunner will not be able to use his Yings in any which way anymore. Shaiko's found one. A nice find on a Renshiro, though. Grixer through one of the Selma holes made inside of the bomb site. Has now opened up Cafe as a potential position to plant, but you have to deal with Bride. He can still win the round from this position, but he looks the wrong way, but he's not punished until just then when Citizen finds him. Shaiko takes down one, but sees another in small office. These are 2 1v1s. If Grixer gives him away, Citizen, you've got to get the kills! But you're just simply not outgunning Shaiko.
Oh.
Standing hole you've made before.
Did Gunner... We never even saw him like try and move towards that direction, so I don't know if BDS opened these up intentionally.
Well, they've opened these up pretty consistently.
They have, but they didn't open the bottom square one the last time, or the one inside a small office. That's the 2 key ones that were not touched. But we'll just have to see. Either way, Soniqs don't have to worry about hatch work here, and that's the beauty of what just happened to them with the Gunner situation.
Well, they'll certainly be happy about that. They'll be saying, Gunner, why'd you have to die? But at least they won't be lamenting the loss of his utility as much as they might have in theory, depending on the strat BDS were running. But speaking of strats, Soniqs have relied on multiple flanks from Rexon down marble stairs to open up these basement rounds. It worked the first time, but it still came down to a 1v1. The second time, he got some kills, but still didn't work out. An unfortunate position for the Soniqs as there's a reinforcement right in his way. Grixer will have to prone on in. Try to plant the diffuser. Nice by Geo. He's got 2 huge picks in this round. He's tanked Yokais and impacts, and he allows Grixer to get in position. He still has the case. Takes the Gumine out. There's another Yokai moving on in. Rexon, they find it again. Bride is going to have to stop the plant by guns alone at this point, and somebody drops down and easily shuts him down. Grixer in disbelief.
Get some things going with this Vector because we know they have to try and hold on to these hatches.
Now, retake almost required at this point from Soniqs. BDS have so much angles on the bomb site, and LeakyFact's just watching. This is a clinical attacking strategy from BDS so far. With the find on Geo early, they move in, acquire map control, shut down any flanks. It's only on these smokes to land, and thankfully the first one does. C4 goes wide, so it's all left up to the 2 toxic canisters from Gunner. Another one lands exactly where it needs. No gap for BDS to move in and plant, but Renshiro still getting kills. BDS still finding momentum. Gunner's only got 1 smoke canister left, and Grixer's held down the back of the site. No gold drop just yet, but Gunner knows another might be incoming. He doesn't feel like he can smoke it out. He's got to go for the retake, and BDS have him figured out.
Only ones with drones left.
This is such great damage for Soniqs. I mean, they were hoping for a 3v3 to trade down to the final minute, but in the process, they've dismantled all of BDS's drone economy. At this point, Renshiro might be hoping he just gains passive intel by these Roteros, hoping he spots something in the process, because as he's clearing out intel, Shaiko just sends it on in as the barricade's destroyed. Soniqs retain their lead though, but Shaiko domes one. Now we're down to the 3v3, but this is still what Soniqs wanted. This is what they were still okay with, to put BDS in an uncomfortable position where they need to get aggressive and start pushing in.
You have to figure it out. A lower man situation than what they would normally want to go about. Renshi have that angle to worry about on the far end, but nobody going to man it. They're going to try and force BDS to take the site card. It's the smartest thing that they can do in this situation. Try and hit that swing at the most pivotal moment you can. Gio's worked his way back upstairs, and he's going to be able to assist with Shaiko. It's the worst gun in the game, but it'll take him down! And Soniqs with a big defensive win! Either, as he's been waiting very, very patiently. And he's been discovered.
No.
Oh, this is going to become very problematic. Does he win the fight? He does not. Alems guns him down. And now we're back to what was the initial issue. Here's a big thing now for Soniqs. There's so many guns up for BDS. They'll be able to abuse every single angle around this floor, and they're going to lose Rexon again here. Another nade out, and another successful kill, but Grixer gets right into Gold Vault. It's a dying moment there. He will not die, at least here for round 9 just yet. Has a chance, but it's going to be the follow-up frag grenade from Alems that's bouncing up Red Hallway that'll take him down. Citizen looks to try and stop the flawless round, but Brede is at least going to get the plant. And how do you stop something that is inevitable? Alems to work in because of that castle barricade. There's no real view for him, but they know that this kid is in the area. Alems has to work his way through. One's over inside of Checkers, other one in E3 working down Marble right now. It's all going to be a game of timing.
Gunner now rotating out just on the opposite side. He backs off all the way back to the elevator hatch. Alems spots one note as Grixer picks up the first pick. Alems with the transfer. A 4v3 for BDS. Geo tangling with LeakyFac around the ATM position, but he's got to fall back to the bomb site. But this is such a risky position because BDS have full control of the second floor.
Yes, they do. Quite a bit of time to work it too. Renshi breaking up a lot of this flooring. It's still doable for the Soniqs, but it's going to require a pretty pivotal gunfight. Alems tagged up quite a bit. EFAC tad as well, but some hot guns across the board, especially for Renshi's sake. It's been kind of quiet throughout this event, but right here, right now, he's setting the world on fire. EFAC moving his way in too here from the lobby. Alems drop down the elevator. What a shot from Grixer! The first bullet out of that MP7 decapitates EFAC.
1 HP though, Soniqs need to be careful in the 3v3. Grixer can very easily fall victim to one of the many guns alive on BDS. But in that 3v3, if Soniqs can just trade out on the defense and start it off with a kill, they could be okay. The only issue, Citizen inside of open area while the rest of the defense is inside of the bomb site. So his rotation back is very much in jeopardy. Alems is watching, knows the Legion is there now because of that spray. The site players need to hold, and Grixer's taken down. Citizen found 2. BDS find match point. 2 clinical attacks.
Renshi over here on this side. And Alems, Shaiko, and Renshi have been going off this map. Looking a lot more like themselves across the board. Rexon now taking some heat, some cannon fodder pours in from top square out of Shaiko.
The Soniqs are trying to replicate the success of their previous defense of this top floor, not of the bomb site, but just of these positions. Rexon trying to get aggressive behind that shield, support on the backside by Gunner, but he's found by Alems, lurking in through CEO. It all goes the way of BDS! A flawless to take their map pick, and if you thought Cholet was a barn burner, Bank was a stomp. Not want to deal with Azami. Left up as a tool for the defense on most maps, she's a pain, but on Consulate, where you need to push in the map and need to push through very tight corridors and doorways. A zombie can block you out entirely.
Trying to fight this mid-floor and clearing out these players in order to get something going towards the site.
Gunnar will already worry about those mirror windows. Shaiko also down below, working himself into an aggressive position. Instead, it's Bride with the C4 to get the first kill for BDS in the round. Shaiko onto Rexen, following up with the second. Takes some damage, but Soniqs slowly being pushed out of this round. Shaiko just around the corner, downs one, but not the second. Geo can pick Citizen back up, but Shaiko has done more than enough to give BDS a fighting chance.
One more call here for Citizen 2. Gunnar maintaining that angle inside of yellow over towards Renshi's Mira here, but it's going to be the patience play from BDS. They have 2 nitro cells, 2 big answers to a potential plant. It's going to be the breaching charge above, and he's going to be forced to play this back a little farther in towards the kitchen. Geo trying to grab him, but it's right on the coattails, and Renshi delivers on the nitro cell. It'll send Geo flying down the hatch. He's dead to rights. Citizen and Gunnar are the only 2 that remain.
This is a layup for BDS at this point. They have the mirror windows intact. Gunnar has the smokes to block it off, and even the Dokubi call giving intel, but LickyFat can cut right through all of that noise. Gunnar pushes in, but Citizen now down. He finds a second. Gunnar almost finds a third, but there's not enough time to get
this location. And look at this timer, folks. This strategy is working so swimmingly for BDS.
Soniqs just have no exterior positions to clear this. They only have these doorways. They only have this small little bit of positions to push up. Grixer does find Shaiko, so it's a 4v4, but it's a hollow victory. There's still no real ability for them to push up, and now BDS are retreating at their own timetable, but Bride's still playing close, and Renshiro cut down. Now a Lems in the 2v4 might have to take that gun out. Indeed he does, but all the kills are going Soniqs' way. It might not matter. Citizen with the backstab. Soniqs win a round. That seemed they had. As the nades from Soniqs as well aren't finding any purchase at the moment. I don't believe that was a nade, actually. It was some bit of explosive utility. The Rexen now cooking them. Now about to send it up that hallway. Somebody playing inside of vending. Doesn't find anything. Justice can be said for the rest of Soniqs' attack so far.
Good track stingers there from Rexen. The beauty of Gridlock. She's fantastic at displacement, but especially good around stairwells. You get those track stingers and some stairwells links, well, somebody's about to have a damn problem. Those impacts sometimes can't even clear them all out. This will be extended completely down the stairwell. Rexen, some critical shots go awry. Renshiro able to pull it back at the last second. That MP7 works wonders in the situation. Citizen now with 2 separate people trying to fight him inside of CEO, and he doesn't know which one to choose. Alems does, though. He'll step up to the plate, and he'll knock it out of the park. Grixer, it's all up to him inside of the 1 versus 3.
He knows the general position of Alems, but they've all backed off at this point. Even though Grixer now has control of the case again, BDS know he has to push. He has to make his way down to the bomb site. So they set up a 3-way crossfire. There's still so much utility on this top floor that his position is revealed. They know he's around connector, especially now that Banshee shot. BDS just need to spend 15 seconds doing nothing. Nothing at all. Holding an angle, communicating, but beyond that, just play patiently. You've won the round and Grixer knows it. He's not even moving down to the bomb site. He's moving out of the building because Soniqs are out of round 3.
And there's some serious...
The black mirrors in the site. Shaiko on yellow stairs. Do they have solutions for both? They've got one.
It's on to Shaiko too.
It's the yellow stairs player, but LickyFat fighting back. Grixer over by the breach, cut down. No, that's all the way up above. LickyFac's able to find a huge pick. Geo also, he's tagged up, but he's moved into a position to put that bomb down. Where's the C4, Renshi? Doesn't matter, he just trusts his teammates to figure it out. Citizen's cover not working as nobody from BDS is biting. They're letting the secondary utility do the talking, and the one time they take a fight, it works out for 11. Oh, he's smoked before the smoke grenade even goes off or the glasses are activated. BDS completely take control of round 4 as Soniqs quick call. Their plan to do what their previous attacks could not is thwarted at the gates as BDS are unstoppable on the defense.
And this being one of them, the balcony.
Light screen goes in, the Gara hook flies in, Geo going for the normal window. Is there a ward in the fight? They've got it prepped. Bride slams 2! Utility and gunplay. He finds the 3rd! Citizen turns his back! Soniqs throwing what might have just been a layup round. But Bride in the exact position to stop it. What are Soniqs to do at this point? Every call, every strat, every player from SQ has been completely stomped. Grixer seeds the map and seeds round 5.
Inside of Projector as Brede able to get away with way too much in that position.
Grixer now calling the timeout to a close, does pick up one.
Hey, he's not done yet. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Timeout.
No trust, man, no trust.
He's still, okay,
yeah,
hold
come
on.
No trust. He's gonna die to Clash, bro.
That's
He's gonna...
brutal. No, not like this.
Please shoot him instead. Just shoot him instead, please. Please.
No.
Plant without a nitro cell blowing off your ankles. Citizen does have a few bees still left in him. Quite a few actually with 4 of them here. He'll bounce once and try and clear out that hallway. And if there was a moment, it's right now. They'll flood in 2 big kills. The plant now starting, but 2 back on the other foot. Grixer will go down. It's up to Gunner. No, it's up to Geo. And a 1 versus 3. You thought they had it, but they've traveled too close to the sun. One on the far side. I don't even think that Geo knows that he exists. Shaiko missing some shots that are definitely not what you usually see out of him. Alems also on the CEO window. They know how important this area is. Alems might have to send it in to try and get this frag.
Rexon's so focused on the window downstairs. Will Shaiko catch him off guard? Brede pushing in. Dreadmine will give away his position. LickyFact finds Gunner. Shaiko so finally trying to take down this connector player. Loses an important fight, but LickyFact is the player in this round. Rexon's still up top. He has a key angle, but only so workable by yourself. No intel on the planter either. This will be a post plant he has to clutch. And LickyFact is still on the top floor, cutting off his rotation back. Here he sits. Here he remains inside of CEO. He could just barely spot Brede if the angle was a little further to the right. It's a tight shot, but 1 bullet will do. He'll survive for a little longer. Knows he's there. He's found 1, but time is getting low. And LickyFact is waiting. LickyFact hits his mark. For this hallway, know how powerful it can be for the defense to stop them, but Soniqs don't have a lot of utility pressed on that side. No deployable shield like we saw BDS have. Nobody playing close in that corner. Instead, Citizen playing loose on that back up the stairs. They'll let the Dread Mines do a lot of the work, but unplaced on this admin position either. This will have to be won by gunfights, but Citizen might just have the comeback play, but he's pushing for more. Don't risk it too much. Everything on the line. He finds another, but surely he has to fall back. On 1 HP as well, Dokubi call going out. Citizen makes the smart play. You've already got lucky once. No need to push for more, but Alems down below makes it a bit more workable for BDS.
For a split second, you thought the deed was done. But it's going to take a lot more to kill this squad. BDS, always willing and able to try and challenge, try and take a round back, even when it seems like it might not be building up in such a good way. This drone work has been insane on this map so far for them, Lynx. Another frag grenade out, and almost like the pressure was felt by the Soniqs there. They'll fall back immediately as that was one of their Mira positions. It's going to get popped now. 30 seconds remain for BDS. They have 3 players in this 3 versus 4.
And they're close to an execute. They're close where they like to be. They've cleared out that hallway. Gunner still playing on the long desk. Is trying to add something to this defense to flank around, but so is Alems. This player close on the door. Rexon, you have to win this. You can't lose this fight. No. He reveals his position. He sends even more shots downrange. C4 goes out. It misses Brede. He can back off now as Gunner's down on the floor. A second one flies. It gets a big kill. Alems cut down as well. It's at 1v2. LickyFact, the newest addition to this roster. Such a powerful player who can frag and call. He just has to wait. Citizen on 1 HP. 1 bullet will be the end of him. Who will take the duty to defuse? Grixer pushes up. Citizen holding a long angle. The process starts. LickyFact begins to push forward, and Citizen finds him! Plays favorable engagements, and he's gonna keep Alems worried, keep him insecure in his position. That's the advantage, just the threat of the shotgun, not the actual pull of the trigger. As long as Geo can just keep them concerned, keep them at bay, they'll be fine. Remember, this is a basement defense. If you want to talk about BDS, time is a factor. Man disadvantage now a factor too, as Grixer finds one. Smoke canisters going out. Brede at the breach of the moment. Citizen shuts down Leaky Fact. Alems with the trade, but Soniqs are finally starting to get active. They are finally having a say in their own fate. Not by one player, but as a team. Brede gets the trade on the Soulless, but Rexen gets them both. Still a long way to go.
Vending, so it's going to be a full-on team assault from this side of things. Alems just over on the other side working some drones and probably just going to be more on some angle holds until he can hop in a window or something and get active once the play builds up to that.
11-4 so far. That's what you want to be your playmaker at the moment. Shiko at a rare 4-7 at this point in the match. This has not been a big game for him, but it just goes to show that this was 6-1 at one point. His team has showed up to play. He is not the win condition at this point. Everyone else can be relied on to do the work, but now Alems, that very player, that X factor. Geo gets him as the first pick. Advantage acquired again for Soniqs. Now don't let it slip away. Citizen's low HP, but on such a key position. He's got to stay alive. One bullet remaining now. Away from death. Rexen now low 2. Shiko might just have both of them lined up. Position known on both. He dodges the C4, and Gunnar gets another kill. Shiko's still in such a powerful position, but the time to make it happen is slowly slipping away. He should spot the feet as he comes around the corner, but the sight, will it block it? Will the Frost also be able to trade him out? Shiko's just waiting. He knows he has Citizen pinned. He just has to wait a little more. Rexen now looking away. He'll have to react. Selma beans Gunnar in the face. Doesn't even matter as he shuts down Brede. Shiko goes for the peek. It doesn't matter as Rexen cuts him down. 5-1 now. On the brink of one of the most dominant wins for Soniqs. They might just be back in the series.
Want more to get you back into a series than a flawless round 2. So even if Renchi does get a kill, practically feels that way. Soniqs playing it to its absolute limit on that top floor, and I mean truly the limit. Citizen, if he oversteps by an inch, this round could have changed, but the distracting measures, the constant fodder being launched towards BDS's assault, all in good timing. Now that frag grenade probably going to be a telltale sign of where Renchi is. He's going to try and move in here. He's immediately dusted. A huge find here from the Soniqs. Take a minute here. This top floor can definitely be quite the issue. Shiko doing his best to try and sneak up that yellow staircase, but Ash is going to be discovered by a goo mine. Or Fenrir or something. I thought he took something out of his ankle there, but...
He's discovered by a trap, and that's what's important because it influences Rexen's play. Shiko has been shut down so consistently on this map, and while earlier for BDS, it wasn't a problem, since then, they have been struggling to compensate for that loss, to have that same impact. 4v4 now. The big disadvantage lost by Citizen, it's not as much of a problem now. C4s might be going wide, Soniqs getting a little antsy, but they're keeping BDS on the back foot, and as long as they can delay more time, 6-5 is a very, very real.
The minute remaining now. BDS, they have some semblance of what they want to do with this map. They want to try and go for this projector side plant like we saw the last time. And I mean, the beauty of the situation is that they still have 4 guns up, so they can add in things like Efac moving his way up spiral, but they'll know about him now. Some pre-fires through. He's going to try and get rid of this barb over here on front desk. Fortunately enough for him, nothing really blocking the way, but Alems is going to open the gates up even wider, and Soniqs is going to take a Herculean effort to try and keep BDS at bay.
They can move in for the execute now. The Candela's blinding the defenders, but somebody close on the bomb. That's Gunnar. This might just be the game-winning position, but can he get the kill? He doesn't even know the bomb is going down just on the opposite side, but they get the kill. It's all a 2v2. Alem's backing off to reload. That's when Gunnar strikes. He's put to 1 HP, but they can trade out Lickyfac. They both need to hit their shots. The same position Lickyfac found himself in. He needs to clutch again. Gunnar hitting the defuse. He doesn't have time. Lickyfac lets them defuse. Gunnar, he gets away with highway rock.
First logic bomb out there, walking towards site as quickly as possible. I think BDS is flipping the script on this one.
They've got intel on one of the players in sight, but Lickyfac gives away his position. He hits the pre-fire.
He was so worried! He was so worried!
And now Rexen wraps around. He's got his position. Brede's so focused.
Oh
he still wins the fight! That's Case on the floor! Rexen has completely stopped BDS's main attempt to catch the defense off guard. Renshiro's worked his way in, and Alems has given them a chance. Shiko now looking to hold that Case, not necessarily pick it back up, but even that kill from Alems cost a lot of his HP.
It's all in the patience now for Soniqs. Shiko, if there was a moment for you to show up, it's right here and right now. No more frag grenades in Yana nowadays. That's going to be up to Renshi to try and clear out some of these positions, but Soniqs, they've rested on the strategy here, Lynx. They're going to try and elongate this timer. Remember, Lem's also very low on HP. This is more than doable for the North American squad. The French powerhouse getting quite worrisome.
And look at this, Alems is rotating to Visa, but Citizen's sitting in this position. He knows that somebody might hit the backside, and that's why he's playing here. That's why he's trying to stop Alems, but can he open that hatch? Do they know? Shaiko gets his kill, though, down below, and Alems drops down the hatch. Citizen can still hit the flank, but BDS have their full manpower, have their full team moving into the site, moving closer. Rexon just around the corner. He's flashed, but do they know he's under that desk? He now pops up. Shaiko starts swinging, and he gets the kill. The C4 goes wide, but now Citizen, you need to make it work. It's just Geo on the site. You brought us so close to victory. You brought us so far, but you've let BDS move into a post plant, move to where they're strongest. He's looking the wrong way, and Shaiko, he closes it out. SI is still here, but for North Americans, they're champions.